Good evening, guys. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all having a fantastic start to the week. Sorry, my hand was in the way there. Obviously, Leeds played Norwich at Ellen Road yesterday, and to be fair, it was a just result. Yes, there was a couple of goals disallowed, but hey, is what it is. We pushed on and we got the win. We got the push to the next round of the FA Cup, which is the quarterfinals, and to be fair, I'm over the moon with the guys. They did really well with a few changes in the team. Perry coming in for Darlow, Nonto coming in, James, Tanaka. Just to name a few. So I can't see that we shouldn't do really well in the league, in the cup. But we've got to focus on the league as well. So our next. John is back in the games for the Premier League, so we've got to try and put the fight forward like we did do on Sunday, and push that in the league and start gaining more points, shall we say? There's 3 points off the relegation zone, so obviously with West Ham 28 and us 31. We've now got to push on because it is very, very tight down there, especially with 9 games to play. And I can't see why we shouldn't be getting more points, and we deserve them, shall we say? We deserve to have that fight in the Premier League to stay there, and we deserve to have a really good cup run. And for me, I spoke to quite a few of my friends today who were Leeds fans, who were who were fans of other teams as well, and the other teams. The other lads, shall I say, who were fans of other teams, says that we deserve this. We deserve everything we get. So staying in the Premier League, getting a cup run. We've spent so long out of the league. We've spent so long not having a really good cup run, and I'm not saying we're going to win it, but by any stretch of the imagination, I'm not saying we're going to win it, but a cup run is really good. We've got into the quarters. If we can get into the semis, absolutely fantastic. Can't see that happening, but if it does, it will be amazing. Semi-finals at Wembley Stadium, would be absolutely fantastic. But that game's now passed. We got the win and to move on, but now we've got to focus on the Premier League up until the cup again. So. Can I see us getting a win in the Prem? Yes, I can. Do we need a win? Yes, we do. With it, like I says, with it being 3 points off the bottom. Now, to be fair, our West Ham going to come up trumps and going to start smashing games in, start smashing the wins. I'm not going to say they're not going to win every game, because to be fair, I don't think they are. I don't think they generally will. I was speaking to one of my mates today, and he seems to think because they have won 7, same as ourselves, that he thinks that they're going to tail off again. But to be fair, there's literally very little in this now. So we've got to push ourselves forward. We've got to now revel in our cup victory, our progression forward, but also, like I says, we've got to move and push forward to get them points in the league. So it's all go, all fight, no stop, and I'm actually looking forward to the last 9 games of the season to see how this will pan out. But yeah, I'm hoping we fight on. We get the wins that we need. We stay in the league, and like I says, do I think we're going to win the cup? No, but do I think we're going to get to the semi-finals? Maybe. It just all depends. But for me, I'm not really a cup kind of person, especially getting straight back into the league, back into the Premier League. Sorry, my main focus would be to cement our place in the Premier League, and also cement the points that we need to cement that, and then focus obviously on the cup, on the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup afterwards in the next season or two. But we're doing well, like I says. Great game, Longstaff, good goal. Pirro, good goal. And you know, like I said, we're doing really, really well, and I'm proper looking forward to our fight ahead. So yeah, that's just me. I'm just going to be waffling on. So guys, I'm just going to call it there. But let me know what your thoughts are on the game. If you think it was a really, really good win, if we put up that fight that we deserve to put up, you know, do you think some of the players that played in that game, do you think they can come forward and be implemented into the games in the league? You know, like Longstaff, like Jamesy, like Nonto, Perry. I'm still a bit humming and hawing about Perry. Do I think he's good for the Premier League? How can I put this? I think he's a good goalkeeper, but I do think he needs a little bit more time. You know, Darlow, he's shown his wealth. I mean, to be fair, he's shown his wealth, but he's got that experience with it as well. So I think he should stay in that number one spot to the end of the season. But I mean, that's me. I mean, let me know what your thoughts are on that, guys, as well. So, but yeah, guys, I'm going to call it there. A great win on Sunday against Norwich. A great push forward to get into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. But like I said, we are now moving back into the Premier League, back into games. We've nine to go, and hopefully we can cement wins to cement our place back. Not back, but to cement our wins to stay in the Premier League for next season. And hopefully we can do that with these 9 games. But yeah, guys, thank you very, very much for listening. Also, if you're new, please smash the subscribe, like, share, comment, all the other jazz that goes with it. And let me know what your thoughts are on the game. Do you think we played well? Do you think we could have played better? Do you think were the referees any good again, or were they a shower of shit? But yeah, guys, thank you very, very much. And also, if you've stuck around, we've got 886 now subscribers. So thank each and every one of you for subscribing. It means a lot. I'm putting something together for 1,000 subscribers. I'm still in the process of figuring out what that may be. Obviously, I've got a lot of things to do at the minute. I'm hopefully putting out a new show to get back into it. It's going to be one episode per week or per 2 weeks, depending how I run this. But this is obviously going to coincide with the channel, with the Peacock Whites channel. So there's no new channel; it's just a new show, and hopefully we can cement that show. Obviously with your guys' help. So like I said, thank you so much for subscribing. Like I said, if you're new, please smash that subscribe button. Please let us get up to that 1,000 subscribers, and we can push on from there. But guys, much love, much respect. Love you loads, and I will see you guys in a bit. Have a great week, and I will catch you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.